Genres of literature, exploring the structures of poetry, prose, and drama. Objectives. What is literature? Types of literary genres, structural elements in poetry, prose, and drama. An assignment. Let's dive in. So, what is literature? Literature refers to creations that are written or spoken to express ideas, stories, and other universal human interest. It commonly refers to written works such as poetry, prose, and drama. Types of literature based on their characteristics and themes are also called genres. Genres of literature. Each genre has its own characteristics. They can be classified into poetry, prose, and drama. Learning about them will improve the way we read them and inspire us to create our own. Poetry. Poetry uses language to evoke emotions, convey ideas, and paint vivid descriptions. It's typically structured with a pattern and may include rhymes. Structural elements in poetry. Verse. A verse is a single line of poetry. Stanza is made of many lines, so it provides a way of changing the subject or tone. It also helps create a structure and flow to the ideas in the poem. So here is a one example, The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost, 1905. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. So stanzas are separated by space, then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was gracy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had owned them really about the same. Structural elements in poetry rhyme. It often refers to the shared sound of words at the end of the two or more verses, which creates a poem's rhythm. Meter is the pattern of understressed and stressed syllables. It helps create rhythm and musicality. Prose tells a story, idea, or information in sentence and paragraphs. Its language is similar to how we communicate in real life. It can be classified into fiction or nonfiction. Structural element in prose characters. These are the humans or animals that interact in a story setting. It's the time and place where a story takes place. Point of view is the perspective from which the story is told. Plot refers to the sequence of events in a story. Mood, it is the feeling or atmosphere a story conveys based on the choice of words and other elements in the story. Theme, it is the central idea or main message of a story. So here is a one example here, that is from first chapter of Alice Adventure in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, 1865. Alice was beginning to get very tired of sitting by her sister on the bank and of having nothing to do. Once or twice she had peeped into the book her sister was reading, but it had no pictures or conversations in it. And what is the use of a book, thought Alice, without pictures or conversations? Characters. Alice is the main character and her sister is mentioned. Setting: the story takes place on the bank of a river where Alice and her sister are sitting. Later in the story, Alice stumbles upon Wonderland. Point of view: the story is told from a third person perspective but focuses on Alice's thoughts and feelings. Structural elements in prose. Mood: Alice is bored and then curious. Theme: the overall theme of the novel is growing up and the imagination and curiosity that goes with it. Plot: the novel story is about Alice encounters in a strange place with strange characters and how she finds her way home. Drama. Drama tells a story in prose or in verse, like in poetry. But unlike the two other genres, drama is intentionally written to be presented on stage. So here's one example, that is Romeo and Juliet is an example of drama written in verse form. Structural elements in drama. Setting: so it's the place and time in which the play takes place. And stage direction, that is, they are instructions that tell the actor what to do on stage. They are usually written in italics or parentheses. Setting: scene 1, an open place adjoining, so this is Ante Romeo, and stage direction. So here is a, can I go forward when my heart is here? Turn back, dull earth, and find the thy center out. Stage direction here. He climbs the wall and leaps down with it. Enter Vanellope and Mercury. And here, this is the scene to act to Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare, 1595. So here is a dialogue. So it is what the characters say out loud on stage. It is either a conversation between characters or a monologue. Characters, they are the people or animals in a play. They're usually played by actors. So here is scene 1, an open place adjoining Capulet's garden, enter Romeo. So this is the character Romeo, and dialogue here. Can I go forward when my heart is here? Turn back, dull earth, and find thy center out. Alright, let's review here. Poetry. Poetry uses language and patterns to evoke a feeling or expression, an idea. Its structural elements include verse, stanza, rhyme, and meter. Prose is written in sentence and paragraphs and can be fiction or nonfiction. Its elements can be a combination of characters, setting, point of view, plot, mood, and theme. Drama tells a story in prose or verse but is specifically written to be performed on stage. Its elements include setting, stage direction, dialogue, and characters. Jump into a genre. So it's time to unleash your creativity. For your assignment, choose one option below to complete. Poem. Imagine your favorite season, create a poem that captures what you like about it. Use some rhymes and vivid language in your composition. Drama script. Write a dialogue between a person you know and your favorite character. You can turn them into an amazing hero or a mysterious detective. Add stage directions and other details. Pros: think of an exciting trip, an experience you recently had, and write about it as a story or an essay. Make sure to describe your setting clearly and include key details. Alright, guys, that's all for today. Thank you, guys, and see you very soon.